Christian News from English Christian Times. Brazilian Amazon bishops call for attention for indigenous people. Bishops of the Brazilian Amazon have expressed their concerns about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the peoples of the Amazon and the rainforests. In a statement issued on 4th May, they called for urgent measures from the federal government for National Congress, the state governments and the legislative assemblies. Bishops of Ghana donated to National COVID-19 Fund. The Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference donated 70,000 cedis to the nation's COVID-19 Trust on Friday. Archbishop of Cape Coast and Vice President of the GCBC, Archbishop Charles Palmer Buckle, presented the check on behalf of the Bishops' Conference. He was supported by the Secretary General of GCBC, Father Lazarus Ananti. In new biography, Pope Benedict says world threatened by humanism. In a newly published biography, retired Pope Benedict XVI said the Catholic Church is threatened by a worldwide dictatorship of seemingly humanist ideologies. He cited same-sex marriage, abortion, and the creation of humans in the laboratory as examples. The retired Pope 93 said, "Modern society is in the process of formulating an anti-Christian creed, and resisting this creed is punished by social excommunication." Commenting on the state of the Church in the 21st century, he said, "Events have shown by now that the crisis of faith have above all led to a crisis of Christian existence." Pope Francis contrasts voice of Christ, voice of the evil one. Pope Francis delivered his May 3 Regina Caeli address from the library of the Apostolic Palace. Nigerian seminarian was murdered for announcing the gospel, killer says. A man claiming to have killed the murdered Nigerian seminarian, Michael Nadi, has given an interview in which he says he executed the aspiring priest because he would not stop announcing the Christian faith in captivity. Mustafa Muhammad, who is currently in jail, gave a telephone interview to the Nigerian newspaper on Friday. He took responsibility for the murder, according to the media, because Nadi, 18 years old, continued preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ to his captors. False allegations in lynching in Western India pose threat to Christians. An attempt by Hindu nationalists and media in Western India to blame Christians for the mob killing of 3 Hindus threatened to provoke violence against Christians, sources said. A tribal mob on April 16th killed the 3 men, 2 of them Hindu ascetics, in Garchinchale village, Palghar district in Maharashtra state. Police violently raid house church in China. International Christian Concern has learned that on May 3rd, local authorities violently raided a house in China's Xiamen city in Fujian province during Sunday worship. Several members were injured during the process as the police wrestled them and dragged them across the floor. At 9 a.m., dozens of security guards and officers from the local ethnic and religious bureau descended on Singwang Church in Jimai district. As the members sang worship songs without any legal documentation, the authorities interrupted the service, calling the gathering illegal. Human rights activists in Pakistan speak out against formation of Minorities Commission. Human rights activists in Pakistan have vowed to resist the announced formation of the National Commission for Minorities in Pakistan. The commission, which is said to be established by administrative action, has been rejected by human rights activists because they believe the formation of a toothless commission is merely a token gesture by the current ruling party. COVID-19 relief. Jharkhand Finance Minister thanks Catholic Church in Ranchi. The Minister for Finance, Planning, Food and Public Distribution of the state of Jharkhand, Rameshwar Oron, made a surprise visit to the Archbishop's house in Ranchi on Monday to thank Bishop Felis Thopo and Bishop Theodore for what he called the tremendous and wonderful humanitarian activity being done by the Catholic Church in the Ranchi district in COVID-19 relief work. Churches begin to reopen in Kansas City while following social distancing guidelines. Religious gatherings are now allowed in Kansas City, Missouri, as long as churches maintain social distancing guidelines. The city's website outlines a new rule in which in-person religious gathering including wedding and funerals, may resume subject to the new rule or limited to the 50 people outside, providing social distancing precautions are followed. To convert somebody, go and take them by the hand and guide them. St. Thomas Aquinas. News Desk, Christian Times.